I was 19 and I had my brother and one of my sisters in the car. We were driving from the city to where mom and dad live in a rural property, which was about a 15 minutes drive. It was something like from Ballina to Wollongbar. And it was about 10 o'clock at night, so it was pretty late. And we were coming back, and on our way back, there was a man on the side of the road walking up. And he had a backpack. And I said to my brother and to my sister, say, maybe you should stop and ask where he's going. There's nothing here. There's no properties here, and this is pretty far from everywhere. He may needs a lift. So I stop and say, where are you going? And he said to us, I'm going to Brisbane. Well, it's actually the wrong way. You need to go back to the main road and then turn left and keep going. And we say, where are you going to sleep? And I have no place to sleep. So I say, why don't you put your backpack in the boot, jump in the car with us, and we will give you a place to sleep. Tomorrow morning I'll drive you back so you can continue your trip. And as I did that, my mind started thinking, what are you doing? This is like you don't know the man, you don't know what he has in his bag. And I got home and thanks God, mom and dad didn't make me turn back and drive the guy back. They were quite nice and they welcomed the guy, and I was worried. To the point that I decided to put two mattresses, one in close to the kitchen, the other one close to my sibling's bedroom door, and I slept there all night praying and worried about it. Thanks God, nothing happened. The next morning came, we gave him a food, and then I drove him back and off he went. I never saw him again. Why would you do that to a stranger? Let me tell you why we do that. In Hebrews chapter 13 verse 1 and 2 says this, let brotherly love continue. Let brotherly love continue. How does it do it? How does it continue? And then he says in verse 2, do not forget to entertain strangers, for by so doing some have unwittingly entertained angels. I want to thank you today. I want to thank you for entertaining angels and welcome them into your house. And I want to thank you, angels, that have accepted our challenge and have accepted our first step plan for our church. To bring our church together, to bring and to grow just brotherly love between all of us. And I want to thank you. You have just no idea how thankful and excited and happy I am. How much more would God be to see His whole church today fellowshipping together? And I want to ask you, please, can you continue that? And if you can, I want to thank you again. And I want to encourage those that for any reason, and I understand there were various reasons for other church members not to participate just today. But if you're watching your little video today and you want to experience, you want to taste what this fellowship look like, I want to encourage you that you reply to this message today and let us know that you want to partake of this blessing this coming week. It is a great blessing. So brothers and sisters, I could not let this day finish today without this little video message to thank you and to encourage you for what you have done. We need to make our church stronger, more united. And I want to thank you for partaking and taking this challenge up. And I just want to ask that God may bless you this week. We are 7 days away from the next Sabbath. And the Sabbath is the day of the Lord. It's not ours, it's the day of the Lord. And I can't wait for next Sabbath. It's going to be even better. So may God bless you and have a wonderful afternoon.